Storm Tracker has been monitoring conditions on the road all morning.
Yeah, that's where we find WRL's Carly Haynes. She's been driving around this afternoon. And Carly, on which road are you and how are the conditions there?
So we're on Ebenezer Church Road right now. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Pretty clear right now. And as we've been driving around for the past hour and a half or so, a lot of the primary roads are going to look like this. And that's a good thing because that sun is really helping to melt some of the snow and ice that are on the roads right now. And that's across Raleigh, that's across Cary. But then the attention turns to secondary roads. So we're turning into a neighborhood right now. This is Eden Park Drive. And just look at the difference when you see this here. You'll notice a lot of those shaded spots, and that's what makes this really difficult. That part of the road has not melted yet, and it makes it really difficult for people to come out. When we're talking about school districts that are making those decisions to close school, to add those 2-hour delays, they're not just looking at the primary roads, they're looking at things like this because they need to make sure that neighbors can get out across a very large county where you're going to have some neighborhoods that maybe are more tucked back into woods where they get a lot more of that tree shade versus some of those interstates and primary roads that are out more into the sun. So you can see that this is difficult. You got some slushy parts like where we're coming on right now, but then also that sheet of ice with that more powdery precipitation on top. So we're really going to need to depend on that sun to help with this ice melt a little bit more. Carly Haynes, WRL News, live in the Storm Tracker.
Carly, thank you. If you've been out on the roads, you've noticed that the interstates and many of the major roads are clear, but the Department of Transportation calls those primary roads. Those are the ones their crews hit first after winter storms. Today, they are going back over some of the primary roads that they missed yesterday or the shady roads that are still icy, as you saw from the storm tracker. Then they'll head into communities to clear those secondary roads.
We know a lot of folks are going stir crazy. They want to get out of their driveway. They want to get out of their subdivision. And I know they're antsy, but we are on our way to you. I can guarantee that.
Keep in mind, DOT only clears subdivisions that they maintain. Spokesperson Kim Diener says the best way for you to find out if that's your neighborhood is by Googling state-maintained roads. If they're the ones responsible for your road, you can contact them to alert them of the conditions of your neighboring road.